Hi everybody, Josh with FlexTrades here, and I am joined with Gary Kowalski from FANUC. He's the regional sales manager with FANUC. We are at FabTech 2023 in Chicago, and Gary has some pretty cool stuff to show us in the Cobot space to start with. So Gary, first of all, thank you for the time.
Thank you, Josh.
And
glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you here. What should our network know about what you guys have at the show this year?
Yeah, so cobots are kind of a buzzword going on in the industry right now, and a lot of people have the cobots for the very low end of the market, low production, high mixture type of applications. And we fit into that space as well too, but we take it up another notch. So somebody that is low volume, but sophisticated. It may be aerospace work, or it may be medical, it may be something like that. So it's high precision, but still low volume, high mix.
Okay.
So what we're showing here today is we have the FANUC servo torch on the robot. Awesome. That allows us to feed soft metals like aluminums and that, but
cool.
also weld steel or stainless steel, exotic alloys as well. So we up the cobot realm and a whole nother step.
Moving out of those more forgiving alloys and materials that are out there and starting to get into the softer stuff that frankly the robots have struggled with consistency on.
Yeah, so obviously with Me Too, we can do what everybody else is doing, but we do it a little bit better than the rest, right? So we're showing it here, live welding. We also have a feature on here called Heat Wave.
Okay.
And we're able to modulate the welding parameters so that we get that stacked dime look. This is what the NASCAR people or race car people or toolboxes, fishing boats, they want that look. So we can weld it traditional, or we can weld it stacked dime, depending on the appearance that they're looking for. And that's what the servo torch allows us to do. And that's real nice sex appeal.
And that's really been one of the big separators between the manual welding and automated welding, has been those more cosmetic welds and those kind of higher, like you said, with medical, maybe food grade, those requiring higher repeatability and consistency welds.
Exactly.
So is there any technology that you guys have in the gun that you've added to this cobot that has allowed you to do this, or what has let you bring this to market?
Yeah, that is actually the servo torch. Having the servo motor built into the torch allows us to pulsate that wire in and out of the puddle, as opposed to feeding it from the back end of the wire machine. You don't have that control.
Very cool. And for fabricators and manufacturers out there beyond the cosmetic quality, if they're considering this, or if they're saying, should I consider this, what are the other kind of benefits that come to them by implementing this in their production system?
Quality of weld. I mean, it's the whole purpose of this is to make a good product, and we want to make it as good as possible, but then throw in the good appearance, the sex appeal. You know, so somebody looks at it, even if they don't know welding, they know a good looking weld when they see it.
And the efficiency of being able to do that all day, every day by having the robot do it.
That's correct.
Awesome. Well, this is fantastic. What else should we be looking at while we're here?
You know, FANUC addresses every industrial process there is and all the different industries that we're in. So we got a lot to show you.
Cool.
And so some of my counterparts would be happy to give you a tour of their booth.
Well, I'm really glad we got to see this. I'm really glad you guys have it out on the market. I'm sure there's a lot of people going to be excited to get in their facility. And you guys stay tuned, because we're going to take a look at their robo drill next. Hi everybody, Josh with FlexTrades. We are here at FabTech 2023 in Chicago, Illinois, in the FANUC booth, and I'm joined by Steve Bond, National Sales Manager, Robo Drill. The Robo Drill is a really cool item that they have here that doesn't get maybe some of the same coverage as some of the robots welders do all the time. So he's going to give us an in-depth look at what that does and why you should know a little bit more about it. So Steve,
thanks, Josh.
First of all, thank you for the time.
Appreciate it.
And what should we know about the Robo Drill?
Okay, so FANUC, a lot of people know us as a robot or a controls manufacturer, but a lot of people don't know that FANUC actually builds machine tools. So one of the machine tools that we build is the FANUC Robo Drill. So it's a high speed, high precision, and highly accurate machine that is reliable, much more reliable than most manufacturers of other machine tools are.
Of course.
So what FANUC does is they use their latest control, the 31i B5 control, and they marry it to the machine tool that has extreme reliability and extreme speed. So if you look in here, you'll notice, Josh, the speed at which this machine moves. And what we're demonstrating in this process here is the ability to take a part, bring it in to the machine one side of it, grab it and reposition it and machine the other side. Oftentimes this requires a robot to do that.
Yeah.
And we're showing that we can actually do that without a robot inside the machine.
So one of the first things manufacturers normally automate when they start automating their facility is that material handling, that subsidiary stuff. You haven't just married that with your drill, you've actually integrated that into kind of the tool process.
That's exactly what we did.
Amazing.
So the ability to be able to not handle that part with a robot or not handle it with a person, but trade off and locate the part into a different position so it can machine a different side is what we're demonstrating.
Crazy.
And a lot of times people hear, they go, well, what'd you bring a machining center for? This is fabrication. And the reason we're here is most of the time when you fabricate something, there's a part that has to be welded to something else.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you manufacture that part that gets welded to it?
Yes.
Did you buy it, or when you stamped it out, did it need to have a drilled hole or a tapped hole? That's what we're showing people is you could take all of our automation and all of our welding and still stay with FANUC on the machining side as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So if there's somebody in our network right now that is that fabricator, right?
Yep.
They have that very specific piece that they're sourcing from a third party, or that they have an entire department they set up.
Yep.
What should be that keyword in their mind making it ring a bell going, I should reach out to FANUC about the robo drill?
The key part of it is I have control of my process. Anytime that you buy something from outside, you lose the process control. What we're allowing you to do is maintain that process control inside the plant.
Yeah.
As long as I can make it there, I know when I'm going to have it. I know when my deliveries are. Think about when COVID hit and all of these suppliers went out of business. If you have your own machine, you can still make your part. You're not subject to all of the other people's problems.
You're kind of speaking our language right now, because of what makes people reach out to FlexTrades is when they want to take back control of their production from a labor and talent standpoint. And this is taking it even a step farther and saying, I want to take that control all the way through what my machine applications are and how they fit in the rest of my system. That's amazing. Anything else that we should know about this?
Well, I think the other part of it too, you were talking about trades and bringing people in. I think one of the things that really draws people to FANUC is we have the latest technology of everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, we build the control, we build the machine. You have the latest and greatest. That's the fun thing about working at FANUC is I get to take everything that's all latest and greatest and I get to put it right here and I get to work on it. And the other thing is, so when we have people that we're trying to draw into it, they can take their skill set and they can apply it to machining, or they can apply it to robotics or controls and programming. So you can take all these things that you are interested in and then use the latest technology to get all of your skills utilized out in the field.
And do it better, because I mean, some of the things that are the keywords at this industry event, sustainability, efficiency, and repeatability. Yeah. You got this all in one package right here.
That's the key behind the RoboDrill, really. It's the ability for that machine to be able to make that part quickly, make it accurately, and always make it on time for yourself is the way that RoboDrill's made itself.
And do all of that and have it be better than when you have those extra steps in the process where there's more error.
Again, if there's something I want to change in the process, I could do it right here and do it quickly and efficiently than trying to do it outside.
That's awesome. Steve, this is a super cool tool. We really appreciate the walkthrough. I think that you broke it down really easily. For those of you that are in our kind of technical training network that are just getting into this industry and don't know what you're looking at, this is the Jetsons. This is the future from where we were coming in 20, 30 years ago. So make sure you're checking out FANUC at FANUC.com. And if somebody wants to find out about the RoboDrill specifically, is there somewhere other than the website they should be going?
Oh, the website's a really good place for you to go, www.fanucamerica.com.
That's all you need to know. Steve, I appreciate the time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All of you, we appreciate you, and stay tuned. We're going to have more great stuff coming at you from FabTech 2023 as the week goes on. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And if you like that type of content, make sure to click the like button, leave us a comment, and don't forget to share with others. Keep an eye out for future content just like this too. Thanks for watching. See you next time.